Uh, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're gonna do a presentation about our ISAS project. The title is User Interface of macOS Catalina. Let's move to the next slide, please. But before we begin our presentation, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Rafli Maulana Akbar.
My name is Jenni Lamria Siahaan.
Alvyn, you still mute yourself. Sorry.
And my name is Muhammad Alvyn.
Next.
Here I will explain a little about the user interface. What is user interface? The user interface, or abbreviated UI, is the point of human-computer interaction and communication in a device. This can include display screen, keyboard, a mouse, and the operations of the desktop. It is also the way through which a user interacts with an application or a website. A user interface refers to the part of an operating system, program, or device that allows the user to enter or achievement information. A text-based user interface displays text and its commands are usually typed on command line using a keyboard. With a graphical user interface, the function are carried out by clicking or moving buttons, icons, menu by means of a pointing device. Next.
Okay, what is macOS? macOS is a proprietary graphical operating system that developed and marketed by Apple Inc. Since 2001, it is the primary operating system for Apple Mac computers within the market of desktop and laptop computers. It is the second most widely used desktop OS after the Windows NT and ahead of Chrome OS. Hence, let's move to the macOS Catalina. Catalina is a major release of the macOS operating system developed by Apple. It was a successor of the previous Mojave, and it was released during October 2019 and getting introduced to the people at Apple WWDC at June 2019. Next slide, please.
Okay, here is the upgrade of user interface in macOS Catalina. There are three parts, which is first, iTunes removed by Apple, and then Apple adds three new applications, which is music, podcast, and Apple TV. And then Apple introduced the second screen features, which is Sidecar. And here is the difference between macOS Catalina and macOS Mojave. First, 32-bit app support. In Catalina, Apple has decided to stop support of the 32-bit app. If a user use any software that based on 32 bits, it won't work after the user upgrade from Mojave to Catalina. And the second is iTunes condition. If you are switching to macOS 10.15, which is Catalina, your music goes to Apple Music, movies to Apple TV, and you also get a dedicated application for podcast. iTunes Store continues to live in its usual shape inside the Apple Music app. And also the productivity boost. Mojave enrich your Mac with text for better desktop file management as well as give you a dark mode to make Mac's display adjust to your workflow. Catalina goes even further. It expands your workspace and ensures a healthy Mac life balance. Next.
Next advantage and disadvantage of macOS Catalina. Advantage of macOS Catalina are one, greatly enhanced security. Two, sleek new apps replace the bloat iTunes. Three, allows rechange model iPads to be used a second screen. Disadvantage of macOS Catalina are one, ends 32-bit app support, forcing such apps to run in complex workouts. Two, security enhancements may request repeat confirmation to allow some apps to run. Next.
And we got to the conclusion of this presentation. The point is that Catalina is improving for the look and make the user desktop feel more spacious for the lack of bloat that caused by iTunes, and is supported too by new beautiful wallpaper from Apple, and the functionality with combining an extra screen with an iPad makes the interface feels more supportive to increase your productivity. But it comes with some major program issues that disrupt the user experience with the lack support of 32 bits app. And for my suggestion, if you wanting to experience a more cleaner interface that also support your productivity and doesn't care about the loss of 32 bits app, go to Catalina. But if you still wanting to use the 32 bits app and still want the iTunes exist on your screen, it doesn't bad if you didn't want to upgrade the newest version and stay on Mojave. Next. And that is all our presentation for today. We are terribly sorry if there's any mistakes on our work. We need your suggestion and critics to improve our quality in the future. Thank you for your attention and your time that gave to us. Thank you very much. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.